Interesting. Great. We're still working. Are we close? Because I don't see it here. Okay. Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Thanks for streaming with us. We appreciate it. Yeah, I know it looks real gloomy out there, right? And you know, when it gets real humid like this with dew points in the 70s this time of the year, I can never rule out a sprinkle here or there. Just don't expect much in the rain gauge, that's for sure. So I think we'll have some sprinkles around this morning, and then later on this afternoon the sun will come out. It's kind of an instant replay of what we had yesterday. Once we get to about 1 in the afternoon, we usually clear it out, the inversion breaks, and then we warm up. I think high today will be around 90. But what everybody is wondering about is Final Four and also the Valero Texas Open. Today we'll concentrate on the Valero. If you've got tickets to go out there on Thursday, I really think it's going to be kind of a replay of today with low clouds in the morning, maybe a little drizzle here or there in the morning, and then some sunshine in the afternoon and high temperatures right around 90. On Friday, I think high temperatures will be in the upper 80s. I think there'll be considerable cloud cover Friday morning. Matter of fact, for the golfers in the early round, probably won't have as much luck as the folks in the later round because there's going to be more drizzle out there and a little sprinkle here and there for Friday morning. But then again, the winds will be a little stronger in the afternoon on Friday. High temperatures will be in the upper 80s. There is a chance for some thunderstorms. Right now, I think most of the storms will hold off until the frontal boundary itself comes through. That's going to be sometime Friday night into Saturday morning. The reason I think that the thunderstorms will likely hold off is the cap is going to be considerable, and it's going to be very hard to break it. Now, let's just say that the thunderstorms, a couple of cells pop on Friday afternoon. Watch out, because they will be very intense with large hail. I'm talking about very large hail and also gusty winds, but I just don't think that's going to happen. It's a possibility, but I think fairly slim. So thunderstorms will be confined to that frontal boundary when it comes through. On Saturday, breezy, some showers and storms early, and then in the afternoon, we'll have partly cloudy skies. It'll be a little cooler, but really nice. If you've got tickets to go out there Saturday afternoon, I think you're in great shape. Sunday will definitely be cool. High temperature 68 with a northerly breeze. All right, let's talk about what's going on right now. Right now, current temperature is 77 degrees, way above average this morning. The low was almost 20 degrees above where we should be for this time of the year. Record low 37 and the record high 98, set back in 1939. A long time ago. We've had some really long-standing records lately, and that's pretty warm for this time of the year, 98 degrees. All right, let's take a look at the radar and what's going on. First of all, before we do that, again, a lot of cloud cover for about another hour or two. And then we'll mix out the clouds. We'll see some sunshine. High temperatures today will be right around 90. And if you have anything planned this evening, looking pretty good. I think temperatures mainly in the 80s, which is really pretty warm for evening temperatures in April. Okay, I've got, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I can. All right, I've got the local radar on here. And it looks like we had some kind of like an outflow boundary from thunderstorms up north. That's what it looks like to me. And you might have picked up a little bit of some drizzle with that. Right now in northern Bexar County, it looks like there could be a little bit of a light shower or a little drizzle. Like I said, when it gets humid like this, any kind of impulse or any kind of anything will set off a little sprinkle or a little light shower. There are some showers up towards Johnson City and also up around Austin. If the cap wasn't so strong, we might be looking at some thunderstorms developing along that little boundary, but There's just no way, really. You'll notice that we've got the cold front and the dry line taking shape out in the hill country, but even there's no shower or thunderstorm activity developing. And I'm really not expecting any. It's just the cap is just way too strong. Looking at the visibilities, you can kind of use this sometimes as a proxy as to where there's drizzle, and it looks like there might be a little drizzle around New Braunfels, San Marcos, around Austin. Our visibility's here at about 7 miles or so. Let's take a look at the temperatures real quick. I believe we're in the 70s, mid 70s. Yeah, 77 degrees. New Braunfels 75. Bernie's coming in right around 72, and Kerrville at 76. Let's back up real quick. I'm kind of running out of time, but let's back up real quick. I want to go back and look at the visible satellite imagery. Remember yesterday at this time, where you see in this kind of imagery where you see the darker shade, that is actually the ground, and therefore that's where the clouds are the thinnest. I don't see as many breaks today, so it may take even a little bit longer than it did yesterday for the sun to come out. But I do think eventually, once we get to about 2 o'clock, we'll definitely have some sun. And man, you can really, that boundary, that frontal boundary shows up really nice out in Valverde County and also Edwards County back here. But again, if we did have a thunderstorm today, it'd be in the western hill country or western viewing area, but it just doesn't look like it. I mean, it's not, the risk is not zero. It's just not a very good chance, that is for sure. Okay, let's take a look at the surface map. Now, my little surface map, I think, is going to be off just a little bit because I drew it a couple hours ago, but it's fairly close. You can see where the frontal boundary is right now. Dallas-Fort Worth is 65, while we're sitting at 77. Corpus Christi is at 82. Okay, we've got this upper level system that's going to continue to move into Texas. Next couple of days, we're going to have rounds of thunderstorms across North Texas. Some of the storms are going to be really intense, but here I think the cap is going to hold until that main system kicks in with the frontal boundary, and that's going to be Friday night into Saturday morning. By the way, if you've got anybody, you know anybody in Lubbock or in Amarillo, they may actually be looking at snow on Saturday, and then in Oklahoma City on Sunday. That's a late season snowfall, no doubt about that. Okay, let's see. Temperatures today will top out right around 90 degrees. We should break the clouds tomorrow morning. Again, more cloud cover, kind of an instant replay, kind of wash, rinse, and repeat. And tomorrow's high temperature around 90 with some sunshine in the afternoon. Friday morning, we're going to have a considerable cap. So you can see all the shower activity. It's going to get really dreary on Friday, and it's going to get real drizzly, I think, Friday morning. And then we'll break, and we'll see a little sunshine. I don't think we're going to hit 90. We could. I think more like upper 80s on Friday. And notice how this high-resolution computer model keeps the rainfall away on Friday because the cap is just so strong. So most of the thunderstorms will be confined to right along that frontal boundary. Bam! Saturday morning. Now, there is a chance that we become stable on Saturday and that cap holds, and all we see is a shower Friday night into Saturday morning. That's definitely a possibility, but I'm leaning more towards big-time thunderstorms with potential for some hail and strong winds Friday night into Saturday morning. All right, let's go to the 14-day. By the way, if you're suffering from oak was pretty heavy. Let's show the pollen count real quick. Oak is coming in, I think it's 16,000 grains. Yeah, 16,850 grains per cubic meter. That's pretty high. All right, next couple of days. Clouds in the morning, sunshine in the afternoon, maybe a sprinkle possible. Highs around 90. Friday, drizzle in the morning, little sunshine in the afternoon, highs upper 80s. Friday night into Saturday morning, chance for a storm. Some of those storms could be severe. Saturday afternoon looking pretty good, I think. High 78. Sunday, cooler, 67 northerly winds. And look at the lows in the 40s for Monday, Tuesday, and even into Wednesday, and highs in the 70s. So, wow, catching a little bit of a break. It's going to be more like March than April, first part of next week. All right, David Bellis, real quick. Let's see. David says, today a man knocked on my door and asked for a small donation towards the local swimming pool. I gave him a glass of, I got to expand this. I gave him a glass of water. That's a donation for the swimming pool. He didn't ask for money. I like that, David. You always come through. Thank you so much. All right, thanks everybody for streaming with us. We appreciate it. Give David Bellis a round of applause. And thanks so much. I got to go do the noon show. Make sure to watch us 4, 5, 6, and 10. And I'll be around tomorrow morning. And always go to KENS 5 and go to KENS 5 Plus. We want you to check that out. All right, thanks so much, and we'll see you later.